Last session, our party had managed to repel a bandit group that they had been chasing. Our party, hooray, indeed, against all odds, you overcame this group of bandits. Our three adventurers, Jinprax, Gale, and Reese, had come down from the city of Grimsooth looking for some work to do and to follow their own personal tasks, quests. They came down to Abbey Brook, and on their way down, rolling on through, they saw an abandoned cart. Going to town, they met some locals. They discovered that a boy had been... Well, a boy had gone missing. Didn't quite know what was up yet. Going back to the cart, they found some footsteps. Leading away, they traced the footsteps. They found some bandits. They got scared of some bandits. We had a nice wholesome meal, and we met some goblin companions. Reese, being the diplomatic individual he is, managed to coax the goblins into joining our adventurers, trying to defeat this bandit group and take the boy back. Settling down for the night, the group had met Severana, a local who had gone to the guild to get some adventure work done, who was on the very same quest to try and rescue our boy. Last session, we had the big fight take place. We got the bandits repelled. We found a boy. We brought him back to the apothecary. However, as we head back to the apothecary, they met a very interesting individual who is more than happy to help our customers. Reese, having taken a look at the boy that they had brought back, believed that despite the scarring, despite the way he looked, there wasn't anything terribly wrong with him. But our party soon learned that he was never to walk again. Might be some issues. Called out on his shenanigans, the shopkeeper got real quiet, only to be brought back to life by Sev asking to get some healing potions to buy. And that brings us...
Oh yeah, so I remember there was a thing. So I did not have enough money to get 2 of these potions, but he was going to throw a 3rd in for free for us being the first customers of the day. So I was thinking if someone else wanted to get a potion with me, then we could have a free potion.
Chinprax's money bags. Not that I'd checked. I gotta see how much gold I have.
It's 25 gold for the potion.
Whoa. Remember, we also gotta save up for some fish for our new friends.
I'm not as concerned about the fish, considering how good I am at fishing. That's more so.
Yeah, but we promised a lot.
Oh yeah, we can do it.
Hang on, let me check my character sheet.
So I'm going to be playing because Jinprax and Reese aren't going to be here with us today. They'll be around doing their business around town, but won't be in the immediate area. Something called their attention that they've got to attend to.
I have 13 gold pieces. I'd be willing to chip in a couple, but like not the full 25.
Sure. You're both in the same place. You overhear the conversation that the shopkeeper is having with Sev. He says, disappointed that he won't be making the full 50 for the 2 potions. We'll let it slide for 10. So she picked hers up for 25. You can pick up a second one for 10, and he'll just call it there. You won't get the free one, but we'll get roughly little bit over half off for the second.
Okay. Okay. Let me pull up my character sheet real quick.
If I remember right, Reese never used the one that he got last combat, so I think still at least got like one in reserve.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I still have 21 gold after buying the first potion. So
The life of an ascetic doesn't afford me much gold.
Yeah. A lot of the money I have been gotten in some questionable ways, but you know, it's fine.
I won't judge.
All right. Thank you, friend. Well, all right, that works for me then. Half off a potion, I'm good with that. If you're good with that, then we got some extra to go around for the gang. So yeah, so I'd say you hold on to that one. I've got mine.
Thank you.
Cool. As you all are talking amongst yourselves, trying to see who's carrying what, who's giving out the gold, who's going what, who's going where, the shopkeeper behind the desk is trying to like eagerly count the gold as it comes in, just taking it, puts it in the counter, takes it out, counts it again, puts it behind the counter, takes it out again, counts it. Okay, third time's a charm. Cool, good, yes, great, good job. As he's going through all this, the door to the shop bursts open. You see this.
Oh no.
This large, hulking, burly figure just slowly walk through. And it's around 8:30 now. 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
The town is just starting to get up. And
we're those annoying customers that are pounding on the door right when it's time to open.
Right when it's time to open.
And we literally want to speak to the manager.
Yeah. Oh no, we're Karens. Oh no. I hate it. I don't want to be a Karen. I just wanted a health potion and we wanted to help our friend.
Yeah.
Oh, but
So,
we're Karens.
the man is walking through. He's got this shoulders just set back, just like they won't lower. He's very tense, just walking through. He yawns. Hello, Roland. Goes behind the counter. And what can I do? What looks to the left where we've got our friend that you brought in on the cot. Oh, first thing in the morning. All right. What's going on here?
Oh no, I've been there. Oh no. Anybody who's ever worked a customer service job. Oof. Yeah, so we found a friend here a little bit worse for wear. Needs a bit of help getting back. Maybe on his feet, but probably not. We'll take whatever help we can get for him.
With you mentioning that, the shopkeeper behind the desk who is helping you all starts to get a little quiet, a little nervous. He says, yeah, Arthur, I didn't think he was gonna walk again. He's not looking so good. And Reese just kind of pipes in with, I know he doesn't look very well, but I think he will be able to walk. Roland, the original shopkeeper that you all met with, Just respond, no, I don't think he will. I don't think he'll walk. It's a sad day. Arthur just annoyed, written all over his face.
Oh my god.
Here's the odds again. Mood just drops. Expressions just dull eyes. Walks back over to take a look at the kid on the cot. Just here, he like closes the curtain behind him. And he just mutters. Is there anything that you guys are gonna do in the meantime?
Wait for his diagnosis.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic.
And also,
Roland...
is this going to cost us money?
Roland just laughs.
Oh dear. Oh,
as Roland's laughing, he goes back to you, Sev. Tries to convince you to buy more potions. Seeing if there's any way they could tickle you into supporting the shop a little bit more. Man,
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to find out?
That this kid is totally being a piece of shit.
Yeah, alright.
Yep. Insight.
Okay.
18, yeah, fantastic. You absolutely believe that this kid is just really, really nervous. He wants to make a really good impression to Arthur, who looks like he's the one who actually runs the shop.
Okay.
He's trying to talk up the current day's sales. He's trying to get potions sold. He's trying to do stuff around the shop. You just think that he's overly ecstatic.
Yeah.
All right. But he's not getting another copper from me, though.
As much as I would love to bolster our resources of potions, funds are a bit tight at the moment until we get some reimbursements for things that we were out to get, but
fantastic.
Don't have the money.
Well, we'd love to have you back. Been a great customer. Ken just gives you like a little bow. You all shuffle over to the left part of the shop. They got a couple chairs off to the side where the medical clinic like center is. After about 20 minutes, Arthur comes back around through the curtain, his brow furrowed, deep in thought. He's got his hand up, covering his mouth. Well, comes up to the both of you. How long have you known this kid?
Honestly, we came upon him intending to rescue Sonny Boyton, only to find out that it's not him. So you could say we had only just but met.
Okay.
I haven't even really spoken to him either, so...
No, we found him in the state barely breathing.
Can't say we even really know him at all. We've only just found him rather than met him.
I see. Well, I'm but a small-town local man, but he does seem... he does fit the description of a kid that's gone missing up in Grimseth. Lord knows how he ended up all the way down here. He's going to make it, okay? He looks squarely, directly the two of you in the eyes. He's gonna make it, but right now he's not doing too good. His breathing's shaky at best. Our friend here, overzealous as he might be, is right. If he's not treated, he won't be able to walk. He's going to need to rest up for a bit. I do know of something that could help.
Anything.
We're all out of supplies to make it. Our shipment from Grimseth hasn't come in. It's actually on the shipment that Sonny was coming back with, and we haven't seen it for weeks. There are a couple of herbs. There's a fruit that we need around the shop. Fruit's local. And that if we get it here in the shop, there might be something we could produce to help this kid in the meantime. But without those supplies, I don't know how much more I can do.
Yeah.
How long do you think he might last?
I'd give it a couple weeks at best before he starts to lose use of his body.
Okay, so we do have a bit of time. Perhaps you could tell us where we might forage for some of these things?
With that, his face significantly brightens up. He kind of gasps a little. You do that? For us?
Of course. I mean,
Why not?
in some ways, I feel bad for dropping this on your lap. I mean, it's the least we could do to contribute, and not only that,
Yeah.
we're helping someone else, even though we somewhat failed in our mission. We can at least call this a win if
Well,
we
we
manage to
can-
heal him.
Yeah.
I will. Any life saved is a mission completed, eh?
Agreed.
Yes.
You two would be well complimented for your efforts for this. Normally we would need to charge for our services, but if you're able to secure what we need to get this boy back on his feet, that's all that would matter in this case. Let me throw in a little extra something for
May
you.
I make a persuasion?
Sure. What do you want to try to do?
Suggest that perhaps whoever put up the notice to find this kid, if it is the person who went missing to the north, might contribute a little bit to like whatever costs might be incurred to sort of improve our reward.
Yeah, great. Give me that persuasion.
My charisma sucks, but like given our charisma people aren't here, I'm gonna have to try.
I mean, I'm here. I don't have persuasion, but
Well, if you both want to like try to chime in, be like, Sev, with your
yeah.
knowledge of the guild and how its inner workings, being like a base member,
yeah.
you try to convince him to convince Arthur to head off and try to meet him. I'll say, Gail, you have advantage on this.
Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah.
I push. Oh no, I roll a 9.
Okay. Well.
Thank God I had advantage, otherwise I probably would have, like, while I was talking, like, face planted in a potion or something.
Yeah. Well.
You're trying to get it through to him that, hey, you don't have to do this alone. It's not just your responsibility. You can try to reach out to the people who are looking for this kid, see if they can do anything for him. And he's just thinking about, I'm getting help. They've heard our cries. We're being helped in one ear, just out the other. He just nods.
Okay, I mean, that's better than breaking a potion costing, like, a few gold.
Yeah.
So with that said, he tells you the general location of where the herbs can be found and the fruits in the tree. It's off to the west in the Gobwood. Bit of a far different location than you were tracking the prince leading back from the cart. And yeah, again, he shakes both your hands. Thank you so much for all your help.
No problem. And I guess with that, we'll leave. And what
Yeah.
I'd like to do is go to the docks. Hopefully find a fishmonger.
Sure.
Yeah.
You head on down to the docks. You see a couple people out bustling the little skiffs, riding some nets on the edge of the water. It's a pretty quiet day. Still early. Don't really see anyone around. You just see three men right out the edge of the water.
Okay. Any shops open? Any obvious, like... Basically what I want to do is... I'm assuming the Gobwood is where we met our goblin allies.
Yes.
I mean, we don't have to do this right away, but I want to keep in mind that we do owe the goblins something for their help.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe we could start with like a basket of fish or something.
Yeah, I mean, I can get out my rod and take a break for some fishing if that helps. You know, we've got some time to work with.
Okay. If public fishing is allowed, maybe we could do that.
Yeah. It might be worth looking to see if we could buy another rod for you.
Okay.
To use, like, I mean, I have extra tackle with me. I do not have an extra rod. So maybe we should go find a store or maybe even at the docks.
Yeah,
If
this
they
would
have a
probably be
rod
where
we
it'd
can
be
buy.
anyway, likely.
So, yeah.
Bait and tackle, fishing supplies.
Yeah. I mean,
What
like I
kind
said,
of
I've got
skill
extra.
would fishing be in D&D? Like survival or...
I would say
yeah.
survival. I could see a case for animal handling, the way that you handle the rod, but
Yeah.
probably survival.
I mean, well, the thing is, like, technically, I don't even have survival, like, or nature or anything, really. It's just the fact that, like, I, like, have always had a fishing set and that, like, it's just part of my backstory. I do pretty well with it, but,
Okay.
like, I don't know how it is necessarily for, like, somebody who were to, like, pick it up. So, I mean, it's always worth a shot, though, like,
Okay,
you know.
then let's go shopping for a fishing rod.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like I said, I have extra tackle, so you just need a rod.
Okay.
So
Great.
down at the docks, it's mostly a place, business set up to handle the like local fisheries and everything. There isn't any place to buy anything. You just see them pulling up the fish, hauling them back to the shops.
Okay.
You head back up near the apothecary. That's the center of town. You see a couple of general goods stores. Stop right in, and you can pick up a fishing rod
Yeah.
if you like.
How much?
All right.
That'd be 2 copper.
That's it?
That is it. It is
Sweet.
literally
Can you afford
a
that,
piece
or-
of wood, string, and a wheel.
Yeah.
Or I guess the reel.
Okay, I mean, if it's just like a basic rod and not like the fish bazooka
Yeah.
6000, I mean, great.
Yeah, I think mine may have been a little more expensive, but it was like I was buying like a whole set, you know. But yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you need help with the money, I don't know how much money you have, but I can help spring for a rod if you need.
No, I
Since you
can
just-
handle this myself.
Okay.
Do they also
Okay.
have like tackle and stuff too? Like just so that I have
I
my own
have
kit?
tackle. If you wanna get your own tackle, you can. I have yeah, I've got like 3 extra bits of tackle that I'm not using.
Okay. And also, for future, now that we know how much this stuff costs, maybe we could even like give some to the goblins. But like,
Oh, absolutely.
anyway,
So
I'll
yeah,
buy,
maybe if we
deduct 2 copper and buy a rod.
Yeah, buy a rod for you.
Cool.
I can just give you, I mean, I have 4 fishing tackles, so if you want, I could give you, like, 1 or 2 of those. And then if you want to, like, get a rod and a tackle for the goblins to give them, and then we can teach them how to fish. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Well, I guess we could buy 1 for now, and if they're interested in learning how to fish, they can have it. And even if they don't, I mean, it's a spare rod.
Okay.
As
Yeah.
for tackle, yeah. I guess
mean,
we
if
could.
you just wanna, yeah.
We can just
'Cause
do that too. Yeah. Buy a tackle kit for them, but let's bring them a little bit of fish, and hopefully we have some luck with fishing.
Yeah, I mean, well, and we can fish ourselves, so.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be picking up
so let's
basically
buy...
the rest of the kit for.
Yes.
Okay. So
How
that's
much?
that is gonna come
much is
to. I say the rest of that with like the entire kit and everything. That's gonna come to. Oh God. If we take out the 2 copper and just run it off to gold, for everything.
Okay, sure.
Because I was thinking we just got like a lower end fishing rod.
Right.
And that was it. Well, for the whole kit, that comes to a gold.
A gold?
Mm-hmm.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah. Do you got it?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, at this point, I will help out in any way that I can. I don't have money bags like Jim Prax, but
Let's go fishing.
Yeah. Fantastic. Alright, so am I giving you any of my tackle, or are you using the kit, or...
I guess for now we'll just borrow some of yours just to see if I like fishing.
Okay. Alright, cool. I will give you 2 of my tackle.
Cool. Great. Do you plan to try to fish around like the local area, the waters here?
Wherever fishing might be permitted. If we're allowed on the docks, let's just go to the docks.
So you're going to head off to like the left side of the docks. The main area here and off to the right is for businesses. Talking to a couple folks, they direct you over to the left side where you can engage in your civilian fishing, as they call it.
Oh, also, like, while we're at the store, can you throw in, like, a couple of baskets or something? Or just, like, a basket so that we can store the fish?
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too much.
I can't figure out how to... I'm trying to give him 2 of my fishing tackle out of my 4. I can't figure out how
Don't
to...
worry about those numbers.
Oh, you know what? He can use it, and I will hold on to it when he's not using it. Let's just leave it as it is for now. Like, it's not like...
I don't know the fishing system in D&D, I'm sorry.
Let me tell you, it is not robust.
It's funny, because, like, I love fishing, and it's hilarious because my OG Tabaxi Rogue was so obsessed with eating fish and going fishing that it drove the rest of the party absolutely insane, and it was funny. But like,
now I've got these goblins.
Love the fact that, well, now we have these goblins, and you know, I'm not like a cat who's obsessed with fish. I'm just doing it for a hobby, and I happen to find some friends who liked it, so it's useful. All right, so now we can, like, both of us will go fishing, and we will gather a good stock of fish for our goblin friends.
Yeah, hopefully the river will provide. Let's maybe try and do it for a couple of hours and see what our haul is.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So the basket is going to be 4 silver, and it's this nice big, like, how I was gonna say it's like the basket itself is like up to your knee. It is a big basket for carrying all of your haul.
I'll deduct that too. Give me a sec.
Here, I have 2 silver I can throw in. If you have another 2 silver.
Is it 10 gold per silver, or how does that get
10
It's
done?
silver per
yep.
gold, yes.
As you're handing
Yeah,
the
so if you have
gold or the silver over on the
Yeah.
desk, the shop usually looks with a smile. Abby fishing.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
So you make your way off to the left side of the docks. It's roughly around 9:30 in the morning. Spend about an hour trying to, or about half an hour. It's me trying to navigate through town, manage the docks, come back, go back, come back, and you cast your lines out.
Can I roll with advantage because I have Hope teaching me how to fish?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, let's try survival. If I can find it.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, good shit. Awesome.
Yeah,
I
fantastic.
caught the big one.
Your first cast, you cast like a pro. Imagine the cast from a Goofy movie. Goofy's cast, all his different moves going back and forth, casting it out. It flies out,
Yeah.
sinks. A couple seconds later, the bobber pulls, dips, dips, dips. You reel in. You're fighting with it back and forth, back and forth. Sev is like guiding your hands how to jerk it back. You reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. You got yourself like a 22-inch insert fish name here.
Nice.
Sweet.
It is quite a catch.
I'm trying. Could be a bass. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what region would this be? Would this be considered like the Northwoods? Because it could be like a northern or a muskie, a small muskie.
It would definitely be northern fish, yeah.
You know your fish.
Northern fish. Oh, I've been fishing like since I was like 3 years old. I know my fish.
I don't have that experience, so it is the fish that you proclaim it is.
Yeah, so I'd say it's a northern pike, so it's gonna have that Y bone in there, but that's not gonna be a problem because they just eat the whole damn thing, Y bone included. So I am gonna sit here and be very happy that I don't have to deal with cleaning it because our friends don't care about that.
Yeah, although, just to make sure that it doesn't rot on the way, assuming you'll permit this and won't, like, have it damage the fish, I might want to cast, like, frostbite on them just so that they stay whole for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a good idea.
Periodically cast frostbite? Okay, sure.
That's, yeah.
I mean, I'm not
totally.
trying to damage them or anything, I just want them to stay a bit cold.
Yeah, like you start to cast it, a couple
them
of
on
like
ice.
frost shards come out, and then just stop. Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's keep
That
fishing.
sounds like a good idea.
How many hours are y'all planning to spend out here?
I was thinking, like, maybe 2. I'm assuming it's, like, 10-ish now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if we go to the wood about midday, we could probably maybe pick what herbs are needed and maybe catch up with our goblin friends. The old clearing
Yeah.
we met them in might be a good place to, like, try and get their attention.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's keep fishing. Let's keep fishing.
Ooh.
Let's keep fishing.
Let's keep fishing.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
And I'm getting the Savrana lore too, like how much she loves fish.
All right. So for the first hour, despite your immaculate casting, you catch 2 fish when you're left on your own.
Oh poo.
However,
Damn.
the second hour, You take a bit of a break just to relax, recoup. You reel it in, or you cast out, you reel it in. You haven't gotten a bite for like 20, 25 minutes. You cast it back out. At the end of the second hour, you catch 8 fish.
Sweet.
Ooh, okay.
They were
Good shit.
biting. You're not sure if it's from the other side of the dock, and now they're about wrapping up for the midday lunch, or what. But it seems like everything's just been like flooding towards you.
Want to try
I'll
one more
take it.
hour just so that we have a bit more of a haul?
Yeah, I'm totally game.
All right, let's try for one more hour.
All right, it's
Let's
not as
do
good.
it.
It's not as good as the second hour. It's better than your first, though. You get 4 fish.
Okay, I think that's a decent
Alright.
haul to start.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So what is that? That's 12, 14, 15 fish together?
Yes.
Cool.
And one of them being a big ass fish. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll probably like it.
So
Oh, yeah.
you load them all into the basket. Frostbite, frostbite, frostbite. Keep it nice and chilly.
Chili fish.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can go to the,
Find our
I guess,
friend.
stable and get a ride to roughly where we were dropped off the first time. Or
Yeah.
if they can go all the way to that clearing, that would be better.
Yeah.
You're looking to go to the stable to be driven to the woods?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right, you walk
Because I
back out.
remember we were dropped off just by chance, and it took us like an extra hour to get to the clearing.
Right, because you were, if I remember right, you were dropped off to the where the remains of the cart were, and then from there you walked following the path, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna say that you know the general area that you came out of the woods from. You can get a direct ride over to like the start of the woods. You come out to the stables. The woman behind the counter asks, "Hello, dearie. Where would you like to go today?"
I sort of explained the region of the Gobwood that, I guess would sort of be on the path.
Okay. I don't believe any of our drivers have been out that way. That was from going up from Grimsith going back down, correct?
Thereabouts, yes.
She looks over her
Even if it
notes.
isn't a direct route, as we can be dropped off close to it, that would be
Yeah.
fine.
And kind of like one of those customer service, She responds, looking over her maps. All right, well, we do have one driver that's available. He'd be able to take you there. It's not that far away. Probably just say a silver to get you there, and unfortunately, we won't be able to wait all day. You'll have to make your own way back.
And that's fine.
All right.
Somehow
Need you to
please
sign here
sign.
and here.
Nice sign.
Yeah.
And
All
I
right,
pay
cool.
silver.
Fantastic. She takes it, directs you over to where the horses are kept. You see this short little dwarf starting to ready up a cart. He gets on the driver's area, shouts, "Get on!"
I hop in.
As do I.
And
And
I put the basket in between my legs and kind of trundle on as the horse goes.
Yeah.
kind of rolls his eyes as you like shift the basket. Nut jobs. All right. And just keeps driving on down to the woods. I don't remember how much time passed. I think with the cart ride, it took about 4 hours to get back to the entryway where the cart was. We'll say it takes about 3 hours, shaving out off from you traveling by foot to get to the entrance of the woods and where you had originally met Severana and the goblins.
Okay.
Not
Is Reese with us
tickets.
to act as interpreter? Although, I mean, never mind, they speak common.
They do speak common.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I assume that Reese is also off doing his own stuff that he got called away for, so he's not present at the moment.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So we make our way back to the original campsite that y'all had set up.
Okay.
Wandering around, you see a couple of the goblins, and you see the body of the bandit.
Oh no.
that's-
You said body. They were supposed to keep him alive.
Sorry, let me clarify. You see the conscious body, the conscious bandit that you all had captured at the end of last session. He's still knocked out.
Oh, no.
He's not up. But I guess let me rephrase again. The unconscious, conscious, living body of the bandit. He's alive.
I wave the goblins on, say hello, and kind of bring the basket over by them.
Yeah, I like make a gesture towards the fish. Like,
We'll need the basket
Hi.
back, though.
Sure,
yeah.
fantastic. So we only have two goblins with us. We have Hog and Hob, the two brothers.
Okay.
Hog sees you two walking up, and he pounds his little chest with his green hands, and he says, "Ah, morning. Yes, good.
We have fish. I put the basket down. But we'll need the basket back to get you more.
He excitedly shakes his head up and down, and Hob just bolts towards the basket, diving in like head first.
Careful, it's cold.
As he dives in, see like his waist like just sink down, his like legs just sticking out up the top, and as the basket like falls over on its side.
Oh no!
I guess you guys were hungry today. Do you perchance want to learn how to fish for yourselves too?
The Hog looks at you, kind of blinks his eyes, looks at his hands, gripping them, like squeezing them together. We fish.
Oh, you do fish. Okay.
And he just like starts to like claw out, grasping at thin air. Fish.
Oh, you fish with your hands. Do you know how to fish with one of these? I show him the fishing rod.
You just feel like this like high pitch sound come from him. He cocks his head back and forth. No.
No?
We can
Why?
show you.
Why
Do you
need
want to
stick?
learn?
No stick. That not fish.
I guess I kind of want to demonstrate how it works, so I'll take a bit of tackle, put it on the hook, throw it in the river, and make a fishing check.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see how well this works. Oh,
Sweet.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. You cast it. You don't have to cast it far. You basically just like dip it in and let it go. A few minutes goes by. You see a couple fish bob back and forth in a little bit of a stream. One eventually hooks on. You reel it in. You got a solid like 13-inch fish.
That's a big fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a decent fish for. You know,
And I guess I go, ta-da!
Yeah.
Much easier,
we
no?
can show you
Do-
how it works. We can help you.
Do you present it to him?
Of course.
Like, is it like you're present like the people who take pictures with their fish, like you're holding up like right next to you?
Yeah, I guess.
So
but like I'll sort of like unhook it and give it to him, assuming
Okay.
it's not too wriggly.
Okay, otherwise
I'll
you
do
would have
that
like
first.
gone straight for the hook.
Oh no!
No.
So you unhook it and you're like, here's fish, go take it. Takes it out of your
Yeah.
hands, holds it up to his nose, slides it back and forth. You hear just a big sniff as he inhales it. And just
Oh, that's
shoves
so
it
gross, but so adorable.
shoves it all down his
Mom.
throat. And you hear just like chomp, 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 chomp. Fish.
I'm fascinated and horrified by the physics of how all that would work, and hope he doesn't like choke to death.
Oh, I feel like he's gonna be perfectly fine. I feel like this is a common way for him to eat.
Okay.
But yeah. So this is how we catch fish. It's a lot easier when you use the stick here. You see the stick and the string and the hook, and you catch fish a lot easier than with your hands. You get a lot more of them.
Okay.
Kind of awaiting
You
the
want to
response.
learn.
So, what are your passive perceptions?
Let's see. Perception 6.
And that's passive?
Well,
That's my with my wisdom bonus. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Mine's
Gale, you
12.
don't notice. But Sev, as you're like explained, this is how you fish. You throw stick into you throw line with stick into water. As you're trying to explain how everything works, you just hear like a thud against the tree behind you, and you see
Oh, dear.
Hob on his side with the basket still on his head, fish kind of like slipping out from the sides.
Oh my
And-
god.
As he's on the side, his legs are just like wobbling in the air.
oh no!
I guess we'll go and help him
Yeah.
clean himself up a little bit and put the fish back in the basket.
Yeah. They got a little too excited with their payments.
Yeah.
As the basket slides off his head, this is a very slippery, slimy basket with all the fish in it
Oh,
now.
I can
Yeah, I'm sure
it
imagine.
is, and
it's probably
I
cold.
melting.
absolutely know.
And we've got like the
that
melting
would
ice trickling down to like the bottom of the basket,
Yeah.
holding just all that
Oh, boy.
all the fish slime juice, and it
Fish
pops
are
off
very
Hob
slimy.
really, really well. Now your hand's just coated in this mess.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll kind of take the
I mean,
basket,
it's
put it
fine.
aside, and wash my hands in the river.
Sure.
I honestly am not really bothered by it. I am very used to fish slimy. Like it's just part of the game, you know?
Yeah, so I'll wash my hands. I mean, I'm pretty sure living in the woods, I probably would have hunted with a little bit of, like, you know, grossness of, like, dead animal. So, like,
Yeah.
this doesn't bother me that much either.
Yep, like helping the leaders of your village, you would have definitely been able to like carve animals, like skin them. You're used to the slimy
The
feeling on your hands.
Yep.
Yeah.
And from the looks of it, they won't need help carving or anything. They're just gonna, like, swallow these damn things
no.
whole.
All
Yeah.
whole, eyes and all.
That's why
Even the
that's why
22
I
inch fish.
The 22-inch
why I
fish is the
said
first
I
one
am-
that was in the basket, and it is still in there when you
Yeah.
pop it off Hob.
Okay. Oh, be sure to save these for your friends, too.
Hob just like blankly nods his head up and down, up and down, up and down. Fish in each of his hands as he starts to slide it down his throat. Hog,
kind of
you
pile
see,
them up
is
and-
Hog, you see, is currently at the stream, just dipping the bobber in, yanking it out, dipping it in, yanking it out, dipping it in. Fish, fish,
It
Fish.
takes a bit of patience. Here, let me show you. I'll pull out, or I guess I'm not sure if that was mine or yours that he took, but like, I'll just take a rod and give him advantage on his next roll.
Sure. I figure you all are, like, you still have the rods out. They've been walking and carrying around with them.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's go see what that'll be. We'll do that plus that. Uh-oh. Oh. All right, yeah. He, again, first cast, he tries to put it in, yanks it right out. You're like, no, stop. Leave it in. Leave it in. So his second one, he begrudgingly puts it in. His shoulders drop. He's skulking around.
Takes a bit of patience.
And there's a jerk. There's another jerk. He's excited. So, you know, like little wild sounds coming from his mouth. And he just jerks the rod up out of the water. Flies back a couple of steps. He's got this nice, like, 6-inch guppy on the line.
Congratulations. It's a fair-sized fish for your first try.
Yeah.
He just looks around with this wild, snaggletooth grin. Fish. Just holding
And
it
we
up.
we can get you these sticks pretty cheaply. So like the next time we're in town and we're back here, we could give them to you.
Yeah, he nods. Thank you.
But we have maybe not another favor, but maybe you could help us with another task that we have. I kind of explained the situation of the boy that we found, and we need herbs to help him, and ask if they happen to know where it grows.
Me ask.
Okay, thank you very much.
And with that, he motions for Hob to join him. We leave. We ask. Be back. And they just leave.
Okay. So I guess we gotta sit with the now.
I guess we can keep fishing. What else are we gonna do?
Actually, yeah, we might as well.
Like, we're just sitting here, like, waiting for the goblins. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to see more fish when they return.
Oh yeah,
So,
absolutely.
now
I
that
mean,
we've got 2 rods.
I'm gonna dump out the basket, refresh some of the colds, just so that they
Yeah.
don't go bad, and use the basket to like gather more fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Fantastic. You all can take the next few hours. How long do you want to spend fishing?
Until they return.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me.
I'm gonna
I'll
regret
say-
that, aren't I?
I'll say you're both right. Like you're both going to fish. Go ahead and give me survival with advantage.
Me
Yeah.
or him.
You can do
I
it
guess the
too.
both of us.
Yeah, Sev, you can do it too. I'll just take the higher of whoever it is.
Alright. Oh.
Sweet.
Alright.
Cool.
Well, that's neat.
Fishy, fishy, fish.
All right, so
Yeah.
first hour goes by. You both manage to pick up 5 fish together.
Okay.
Waiting around, there's still no word back from the goblins.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
And it's now about... How long would this have been? You got here around 4 o'clock. Spent a while chatting the goblins, spent an hour fishing, so it's around 5:30 now.
Okay. And still no goblins?
Nope.
Alright.
I guess maybe we
Alright,
should have asked how long they were going to be, but let's keep fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, we might. Yeah, just keep fishing. What else are we gonna do?
Sure. Second hour goes by. You each pick up. You pick up 2 fish each.
Fish.
Good. Add them to the basket.
Now around 6:30. Absolutely no word.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Concerning.
Yeah.
Maybe let's keep fishing for a little while longer, and
Yeah.
if
Like
they
another
take any
hour,
longer, but we have no idea where they
Go.
went.
I mean, did we see the direction they went off in?
You do know that they went east.
Okay. I mean, superior dark vision, so, looking around in the dark won't be a huge issue. I don't remember. Do you have dark vision or
No, I'm a boring human.
Okay. Alright, well that's fine. That's what dancing lights is for.
I'll have to rely on you to be my
So-
eyes.
Yeah, totally fine. But I don't mind going on a search in the dark.
Alright, let's look for goblin prints.
Yeah?
Sure. Go ahead, give me an investigation.
Technically
both of
botch,
us?
but I'm saved with my points.
Yeah, so as you're looking around, the goblins
In the
didn't
dark.
take the goblins didn't take the dirt path. They're walking all on the grass, going through the trees. You don't see any indication of where they would have gone.
Maybe I could try looking with my superior dark vision.
I like
Oh,
how
we're
you
twinsies.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I like how you both
Yeah.
rode. You don't pick up any trails. You see nothing on the ground from where they were walking on the
Yeah.
grass. You don't see any sort of like rustled branch of the trees, no fallen
Yeah.
leaves, nothing.
Okay.
Honestly, I think all we can do really is wait and hope for the
Yeah.
best. I don't think they'd be out here
Yeah.
getting themselves into danger.
Yeah, I don't know, I guess maybe just go back to where we were, set up camp and rest.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Alright. So, you know what I remembered? We have that enchanted bell.
Yes, I still haven't had time to investigate it.
Okay. Well, I don't know that it would work. It would do anything for us at the moment anyway, because I was more so just thinking about how nice it would be if I had an alarm, but we do not, so, yeah.
Given that there's only 2 of us here and we're not a split party, I think just the 2 of us one of us could keep watch and the other sleeps, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, and I can also meditate and still be aware of the world.
Yes. Okay.
Sure. Fantastic. So you can finally get a rest in. As you come back, right, as you stop taking a look around the area, coming back to where you set up camp previously, your bandit buddy is waking up. A little groggy. He's still, like, bound. His arms are bound behind his back, legs bound together. Just
I
trying to, like,
cast charm
around.
person.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. I gotta see how I do that.
I believe it is a saving throw.
Just gotta get it from my list.
Is that going to be wisdom?
Trying to decide what level I should cast it at.
It sounds like wisdom.
I'll do it at first level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. Must make a wisdom saving throw. Fantastic. And what is the save DC?
That is a good question.
I believe it's 8 plus proficiency plus spell casting modifier.
Meaning my wisdom?
Yeah.
Spell proficiency bonus is 2, and I have 6 in wisdom, so 8.
Wait, that doesn't...
That sounds low.
That doesn't sound right. So, okay, so go to your, character sheet and then go to spells.
Yeah, it should be on there. Good call.
It'll be on there, because mine is 12. And that's a little bit low, because my intelligence isn't the best just yet, but yeah.
Spell save
14.
14. All right, that sounds better.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, Dale.
You start to speak your funny words, Magic Man.
Druidic.
And at first, Mr. Bandit is looking quite confused. He just woke up. He can't quite hear anything yet. He's still trying to take in his surroundings, see what's going on. And eventually he makes eye contact with you. Then cocks his head. Looks at you. Well, hello there. How are you today?
Friend.
Good morning.
It's
well, I guess
so
it's
good
night
to
now.
see you.
Why am I tied up?
It was for your own safety. Last night you got really drunk and really violent, so we kind of had to hog tie you.
Last night, but we had some intruders last night.
And you were on guard duty elsewhere. And after they were successfully repelled, we had to unwind, and we resigned ourselves to have a bit of a drink, and you went a little overboard.
Could you make a deception roll with advantage, please?
Fuck.
Can I aid with that?
He already
'Cause,
has advantage with this.
Okay.
Oh, motherfuck, please work.
If there's anything else that you'd like to add to try to make it a more
I don't
believable
think I have
story.
bardic inspiration or anything like that, and it would have faded by now anyway. Sorry, what
Yeah.
was the check?
Deception.
Uh,
12.
But
uh,
we were back at camp, and you were there. Nods off to Sev, and you were there too. Nods off to Gale. I mean, I know we're friends and all, but you don't have to lie to me. That makes me question our friendship.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh, I get it. This is all one big joke, isn't it?
You
You
bet
got
it
me,
is.
Captain.
You know, we
But if it's all the
decided it would
same-
be funny. You fell asleep, and you know, we thought it would be quite funny when you woke up and couldn't figure out what was going on and why you were tied up.
Oh, it's
But
probably
see,
Joe.
It's pretty funny.
Now, just as sort of a brain teaser, and seeing as how this is, you know, hazing and everything, tell us everything about the mission. Pop quiz.
Just to make sure you're one of us, you know, pop quiz, motherfucker. We gotta make sure you know.
Exactly, Dale.
He's confused. The captain do this? Oh, this isn't sanctioned, is it? Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, always grills us not knowing the answers to nothing. What's our mission? Oh, what'd the captain say again? Well, there's this boy. You see, well, actually, there were a couple of boys, but there's one boy in particular that had the thing we needed.
And what is that thing?
Please don't tell me that's on the quiz. I don't know.
Perhaps it's not on the quiz, but it's a bonus question.
I like bonus points. Does a guess work? It was a cup. We're looking for a cup.
If it's an educated guess, perhaps you could care to describe this cup and why villagers and young children have anything to do with it?
Listen, all I know is that we're looking for kids who are traveling back and forth delivering goods. We took a couple of crates from a cart. The captain had to go through them. We didn't touch nothing. Anything that was on the cart we know nothing about. It was his prized item or whatever. It's above our pay grade. We just got all the extra stuff, as he calls it.
Interesting. Do you happen to know where they're kept, usually, the children?
Oh, okay. Sorry. That phrasing confused me. Yeah, they're most of the time they're back at base.
Interesting. Which is where?
Base?
Have to be very thorough with your answers, recruit.
The central quarters? The old rundown bunker?
Which is where from here? You must know your surroundings at all times.
Takes a look around. Or what? We're 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away from central camp. Head
From
south
which
about...
direction?
He just looks at you, spite in his eye. West, sir.
Would you like a fish?
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Like, give him a fish.
All right, keep in mind, he is still bound on his stomach, hands behind his back, feet together.
Oh, I would have
looking up at you.
him. I would have sat him up. I didn't know he was like hog-tied.
Is he still bound together though? But he's just like sitting down.
Of course.
Okay.
Part of the test.
For the test.
You got a flame magic, yeah?
Sorry, what'd you
Cook
say?
the fish flame magic for you to cook it for him. I don't think he's
yeah.
going to eat
I guess
the way
I'll
goblins do.
produce a flame. I'm pretty sure we probably would have a campfire, and I would just like start grilling the fish.
Yeah, you can set up a campfire, absolutely. So
And I'll
so I
be
feel
nice
like,
and feed it to him by hand.
considering
Okay.
he's not going to eat it the way the goblins do.
No.
sure, I'm assuming you're taking the time to like prepare it, like descale it,
Yeah.
fillet it.
It'll probably take me like 15 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 15, 20 minutes.
Shit, how
Okay.
long does the spell last?
It lasts for an hour.
Okay, good.
If I remember right, that's...
Totally fine.
Yeah, duration an hour. Yeah. Oops.
I guess I kind
Okay.
of motion for Savrana to come over and
Yeah.
whisper, let's see what else we can get out of him before the spell dissipates. I think we might have 45 minutes left.
Okay. Let's just get this fish cooked and butter him up, or, you know, if we had butter, that is.
What do you think we should do with him? Like, I'm not sure if I can cast this again. Maybe we should just leave him out in the woods and hopefully he won't remember any of this.
Yeah. I mean, we could always just knock him out, knock him unconscious, and then just go somewhere else so that he hopefully doesn't remember the interaction at all.
I like the way you think.
Alright.
Alright,
So,
Um,
our plan.
I guess I'll sit next to him again and be like, so, what was your time, or how was your time like with Mr. Fancy Hat?
Oh, it was just all right, I guess. A bit strict. Kind of strikes the fear into him.
What was his name again?
We just know him as the captain.
Oh, interesting.
So,
And who does the captain answer to?
Kind of like tries to
Bonus
scratch
question.
his head on the back of the rock he's sat up against. I never thought about that. He gets letters from time to time, but I don't know who he answers to. I always figured he was just a self-run man.
Interesting. Tell me something. I'm having a total brain fart. What is your name again?
Atkins.
Atkins. I'm gonna look through the gambling log that the captain had and look at his name.
Oh.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, it doesn't take... Being in alphabetical order, it does not take long for you to find him. He's like the third name down. Atkins.
Yeah.
35 silver.
And
Okay.
does the log show that he definitively cheats?
No, it doesn't show that Atkins ever cheated.
No, not Atkins. I mean the captain.
Oh, the only thing... the only notable thing is that the captain does not owe any money at all to anyone. And that's it. Like everyone else has like some sort of number next to their name. He's the only
Yeah.
person to
In the
have
negative.
0.
I'm gonna show
Alright,
you
well, that's
something.
worth-
The name is Atkins. Atkins. Wolf.
Like the diet.
Yeah. Now that you bring that up, yeah.
So I'm gonna show him the log and tell him I came about this the other day when I was sneaking around the captain's
What were you
personal
sneaking around
effects
for?
photos.
Why were you sneaking around? We're all friends here at the camp.
Well, of course we're friends, but you know, I kind of learned something. I think he's been taking advantage of all of us. I kind of show him the logs and tell him, don't you find it a bit curious that he doesn't owe anyone anything?
The man's just good with money.
Do you really
Yeah.
think that? Ask yourself, do you truly believe that? Or are you just trying to save his reputation or something?
I would die for that man before I ever call him a cheater.
No, suit yourself, but I'd
quite a mistake, but
try and, think
just-
about the people you follow. I close the book and put it back in my inventory.
Just mutters to himself, "Oh, wait till we get back to camp. The captain will hear about this. He'll have your ass."
Okay.
well,
Trying to think out of game. I'm trying to think of what else I could possibly ask him. I guess maybe at this point the fish will be done.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Oh.
They'll kebab it with a stick
yeah.
and feed it to him.
Are you just like, how are you feeding this to him?
Like literally holding it in front of his mouth.
But like stick, like pointy, like the pointy end towards his throat, or like sliding it along his mouth, corn on the cob
No,
style?
I'm gonna like give it to him like corn cob style, sort of like.
So you're holding, okay. The way I'm envisioning this is that like you're sat down in front of him with your arms stretched out, just sliding the fish kebab down, typewriter, bring it back, twirl it.
Yeah, basically yes.
Yeah, like eating corn on the cob.
All right.
That's something.
This
He
is
looks at
great.
you like he's been dehumanized. Is this part of the test too? Chomp, 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 chomp.
Absolutely.
He finishes off half of the fish kebab. You twirl it. He finishes off the other half.
Now I just need to have a chit chat with my compatriot over here, if you'll excuse me.
Yes.
I've got nothing left to lose.
So, hopefully a short distance away out of earshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk like over towards where the stream is and whisper amongst
Yeah.
yourselves. It's probably around 7 o'clock now.
Okay.
So sun is like just starting to set. You've got the pinks and the purples and the oranges up in the sky.
Good shit.
All right, so maybe we should start looking for a rock to knock this guy out again.
Yeah, So, let me look and see what...
I mean, technically I have my quarterstaff, but like,
Yeah.
I would say what a murder hobo party, but you're not killing them. So like that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the rock is probably gonna be our best bet. Like, I'm looking through all my spells and I don't
we don't
know.
want to
I
asphyxiate him like we did the other guys.
Yeah, no, that was like, yeah, we just want him to go to sleep. All right. So, yeah, let's find a rock.
Sure. You can like dip your hands into the stream and pull up a massive amount of rocks. Any rock you can really think of.
Yeah.
Or maybe a rock would be harsh. Maybe I should just use my quarterstaff.
As you reach down to the water, you find the sharpest rock possible you could find.
No, that is not it. We need something
We
blunt.
don't want to kill him. Yeah, yeah, like something heavy.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll just use my quarterstaff. Like once we're
That's
like
fine.
10 minutes away from the spell expiring.
Sure.
But like, is there
Um,
anything else do you think we should ask him?
Could ask. Hey, you. Thinking we could.
How many there are guarding the main fortress, perhaps?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And maybe the shift.
Yeah. And how many, well, I don't know if he would even know how many were lost in the invasion. So
We probably shouldn't touch on that too much.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, probably just ask, like, hey, how many at the fortress? Just try to maybe try to figure out what was going on with the other kid that we found. Like,
Apparently it had
what was
something to do with
wrong?
finding a cup, and I don't think he had much more information than that.
Yeah.
Let's
that's
go
all
ask.
we got. Okay. All right.
Sure. What are you
Okay.
asking?
So, pop quiz.
Oh, not another one.
What and how many soldiers are at the main base?
Oh, it's always a shifting number. There can be...
You don't have to give me a precise number. Just give me a good estimate. I'll give you a freebie on this one because I was mean.
Oh, thank you, sir. There can be any between 2 to 20 at one given time, depending on who's outside. We always have at least 2 in the towers watching. Then we've got a
What
couple...
time of day is the fortress most protected?
Oh, I always screw up my time schedules. I'm always on the wrong shift. Most protected. When? He's trying to, like, will the information into his brain. He's just muttering, time.
Oh, I'll give him a
time.
helping roll. Give him advantage.
Oh my god.
Give him another
Oh.
fish.
How do I not... Ooh,
Yeah.
what's up, Kush? How do I not look like a total noob if I ask to play it? Sometimes my buddy who does play this, just ask to sit in. Honestly, like, experience it for yourself is the best way to jump into D&D. Honestly, I think anyone here can tell you the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So he's reflecting on it. You try to ask, like, provoking questions, like, is it 2 o'clock? Is it 2 in the morning? 2 p.m.? Is it 5 o'clock? Is it dinner? Is it breakfast? Most protected. 1:18 on the dot. I think.
In the afternoon.
Yes. His eyes are just like darting all around.
It's okay. Relax. Chill.
Out of game, I very much empathize with this man.
So do
Oh
I.
my
This is
God.
particularly cruel what we're doing.
Oh my god.
I mean,
feel
the whole
so
ethics of using
bad.
charm person is kind of like dodgy, but like,
Yeah, but like making like asking someone to recall information about time. Oh man, I could never.
I was just looking for time
like,
of day. I wasn't like.
If you
trying
ever want to go over
like,
stuff, Kush, feel free to DM me.
browbeat him
I got
about
you.
like the very minute. Like Dale is making this worse than it's out to be.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just playing this guy's character, okay?
Okay.
Sure.
Just give me a general time
Terrible.
of day. It doesn't have to be like right down to the minute.
Slightly after lunch. I think I see a few people outside for lunch. They're sitting out. Generally, the inside is less packed, but not always. But most of the time, I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You can relax.
All right.
Tears start to form up in his eyes. I just want to go back.
I guess I kind of step back to the place where we were talking privately, and I'm starting to say
Yeah.
this is becoming particularly cruel. Is it time to knock him out now?
Yeah, now's good.
Okay, I take out my quarterstaff and just whack him over the head. tail.
Please give me an
is
attack
fucking
roll.
dying.
Give me an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my quarterstaff.
Fantastic. Roll damage.
Non-lethal.
Yep.
Do I just click quarterstaff?
Yep. For fantastic. He just got up. He was just able to like regain consciousness. He does not have a whole lot of stamina in him. He's not looking quite too awake. You just give him a little bonk on the head with the quarterstaff, and he's
Out
He's
like a
out.
light. Okay. I'm still gonna
He
make
just-
a medicine check to make sure that he's not like
Our work
dying.
here is done.
sure. He slumps back
Yeah.
over. You look over the head. You don't even need to go for a medicine check. You feel back over the head where you pounded him. There's like a soft bruising and like a welt beginning to form. He's still
Okay.
breathing. He's fine. He's just gonna take a very long nap.
He's just gonna have a very bad headache when he wakes up from his very long nap.
I really hope I don't have to do that again.
If you want me to do it next time.
Yeah, also if Reese were here, he totally would not have been on board with this.
Yeah.
Neither would have Jim Prax, or well, maybe Jim
Or
Prax
Jim
might. He's
Prax,
always trying to extract
no.
information from people.
And you didn't kill him, so there's points there. You got a story
Yeah.
to bring back. I think Jim Prax would
This
call
was
that
pointless.
I think Jim
I can't
Prax would say
believe
that's
that
progress.
Yeah, well, at least we had some success.
Although, where the fuck are the goblins? Like, this is kind of late. Maybe their home base is like super far away.
Yeah, like absolutely work, Kush. Absolutely.
I don't know where. Yeah, no, I don't know where it would be.
All right. Well,
So-
maybe we should. Do you want to take him like maybe a kilometer into the woods and just kind of leave him?
Yeah, I feel like that's the best. I'm probably not going to be super helpful with the lifting, but
I'm pretty sure the two of us can manage.
yeah.
Sure. So
Okay, let's
go ahead. You lift him up.
lift him up, take him maybe like half a mile north-ish.
So if you were to head north, if you head in back the way you came, getting closer to town.
South, then?
Okay. So you can like follow the
Yeah.
river trail. Sure.
And just
You head
kind of
out.
leave him.
Sure. You head out to a thicker part of the forest. You got trees surrounding all sides. You just like dump them in the middle of a like particularly thick group of trees. His body like slumped between different branches, just hanging in the air.
I'll kind of prop him up against a tree and leave him No, I won't leave him a fish. That would be especially cruel.
Here's something you can't eat, buckaroo.
Yep.
Just you tie you break off a line of the fishing line. You tie it to one of the branches, tie it to the tail of a fish, and just leave it dangling back and forth like a pendulum.
No, I'm not gonna be a complete psychopath. This session has taken a dark turn.
Yeah.
Man, the
That's
way
what
y'all
happens
characters are
when you
acting, it's a
get
little
the-
bit fishy.
We all take 5
Babe.
psychic damage.
Yeah, babe, you need to leave. Like,
All right,
you
bye.
need to-
Find
we're
a DM.
kicking you out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I think Cora might do a good job. See, you know, she appreciates fish. Have a cat DM. Oh my god.
So you're just leaving him
So,
tied up.
yeah.
You slump him against the back of a tree. Are you trying to like hide where he is, or just leave him in the open?
I don't feel like we need to hide him.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he'd probably scream no matter where he is.
Yeah. He can just hang
It's both.
out wherever
I
he
essentially
is.
do
Honestly,
both,
we would
both
kind of
things.
need
It's part of the job of being a
Goblin's
DM.
help to like get him back. We just don't want him anywhere near us. So if anyone asks,
Yeah.
we weren't there.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, fantastic. You set him down. Spent about 15 minutes to get down there, and 15 minutes to get back. It's around 8:30 when you head back to your campsite.
Okay.
Still no goblins.
No goblins.
Well, shoot.
Maybe we'll wait until morning, and if they're not around, then maybe we should start to worry.
Yeah. I don't know what else there is to be done at this current moment, so
And I kind of think we're spent on fishing.
yeah, I'm just gonna meditate.
Exactly, Kush. My job is to narrate
I'll
the
stay
story
awake until I absolutely feel the need to sleep.
and respond to how the players
Yeah.
interact with the world. You said you're gonna be
Yeah.
fishing until you fall asleep.
No, I'll stay awake until I absolutely have to sleep.
Okay. And Sev,
Yeah,
what were you doing?
I mean, I was gonna meditate, but I was also thinking I could do the ritual casting for what was it, mage armor, and then do the thing. Where is it? Yeah, so yeah, I could cast mage armor and then recover the slot after I rest.
Sure.
Alright, just in case, you never know. Cool.
All right. So you cast mage armor. You got it on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll say, while you're out focusing on what you need to do, Sev, Gale, you're just staying open. You're staying awake, keeping watch for the first few hours. Can you give me a perception check?
Anything you say, Mr. Dale.
Oh dear.
All right.
Eat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Where are you staying? What's the general area that you're in?
Sitting in front of the campfire. Six
Yeah,
wolves come out of the.
I'm just, meditating as I do.
Sure. So we'll say that both of you are like right next to each other. That works. Gale, you're taking a look around. You're trying to stay alert. You're trying to like listen to the world as it's there around you. Being back into like this part of the woods again, it's really, really quiet. You don't hear any of the birds chirp. You don't hear any insects. Nothing. You just hear like your own breathing, Sev's breathing, like you like shifting around.
Mm-hmm.
As the night passes, you hear a slight rustling coming from.
Oh.
I
below
think
you.
I know how to. Hey, it worked the last time. Let's try it again. I'm gonna grab a fish and throw it in, throw it in the bush.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope for the
That's
best.
a good method.
All right. Sure. Which bush do you want to throw it at?
Where I hear the rustling.
All right. Well, it comes from below you, so you've either got 1 bush, 2 bush.
I'll throw it in between.
In between, like right in the middle.
Yes.
All right. You toss the fish kind of like haphazardly. You think I'm assuming you think it might be the goblins coming back.
Yes.
All right. Fish goes sailing through the air, tossing and turning, splat. Falls right in the grass.
Do I see a green hand?
No.
Oh. This is fine.
I toss another fish.
Same spot?
I'll try in the bush.
Sure. Left or right?
Let's go with left.
All right. You toss. You hear it like hit the leaves of the bush. It starts to like sink inwards. That's it.
I'll try the right bush.
You know?
Why are you torturing us like this, Dale?
So you throw the third fish. Toss. It goes to the bush. You hear it hit the leaves. And that's it.
Okay, come on.
Okay, I grab my quarterstaff and start poking the area.
So you're trying to, like, you're going up to the bush now, like fish in it.
Cautiously, and yes, Dale.
Yeah, cautiously.
God damn it.
poking.
It was the first term that came to mind. That one wasn't even on purpose.
Sure,
So,
Dale.
just to be careful, I'm gonna do a blade ward. You never know.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Gale, you come up, you move. Oh god, I'm at the right. There we go. You move on up to the bush. You stick your quarterstaff inside.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a little scritch as a blob jumps out of the bush.
Oh god. I recoil.
You see a smaller
What is-
bush come out of the bush.
A minute?
What?
As you try to recoil, take a step back, it lashes out towards you with a thorny tendril.
Oh shit.
I cast
dear.
Reduce Flame.
Roll initiative.
Motherfuck.
Okay.
Initiative, where are you on my character sheet? Or do I just roll 20?
It should be the middle portion of the character sheet up towards the top, I believe. Yep, there we go.
Well, there you go.
Fantastic. So as you poke out the one shrub, all these other bushes come out as
How
well.
many- Bush, oh god.
You've got 2 to the top and 2 at the bottom.
So can I take a couple of steps back then?
Yeah, give me 1 second. It is going to try to lash out at you since you've disturbed it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get our turn order.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to
There we
see
go.
like the map.
I'm gonna have to delete that.
okay.
Delete that. Sev, yours was
Where?
9. Input that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now,
So where are we?
what do you mean? Where are you?
Here. Like on the map, I want to see like logistics of like where each of these enemies are in relation to us.
They should be on there. You've got
So
Sev, where you are,
okay.
there are two,
0,
one to your left,
0.
one to your right. Yeah, I haven't rolled initiative yet.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, they're not going to be very fast, so... I take that back. Some of them are speedy. Okay.
Oh,
That is... Okay, cool.
Hold on, bring it here. Well, thanks to this for mage armor.
Yeah, good thing you like just put that on.
Yeah.
All right, Gale. What is your AC?
It ain't great. Let's see here. $11.
Ooh, all right. So although you prodded it with a stick, it came out. The bush came out of the other bush for its first magic trick. Its thorny tendril goes right towards you, nicks your leg.
How much damage?
You are going to take 4 damage.
Okay. I kind of deserve that.
You are the first one in this round. What would you like to do?
Will moving away give it an opportunity attack?
Yes. Yes, it will.
Okay. Am I too close to cast Produce Flame?
Oh. If I remember right, yes. I think being at 5 feet, you'll have disadvantage with it being a ranged attack.
Okay. Well, I didn't...
This game
Hang
has
on,
been
let me
around
just
since the
check something
70s,
here.
if I remember right, Kush. There
just
have been
calling up
5...
spell information because I think this might be the
5
best
editions.
opportunity to cast it.
Sure.
I'm thinking of a good spell too. I just need to pull it up.
Thunderwave. Okay.
It's going to make a loud noise.
Creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a con saving throw. Failed save. Creature takes 2d8 thunder damage. Pushed back 10 feet. Successful save.
And
Creature
I'd like
takes
to-
half as much. Mm-hmm.
The cone this way.
So it is a cube.
Oh, okay.
So like originating here to get both of them.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Fantastic.
So I'll pull
And
out my
that
quartz
is-
staff and bang it down, leaving it in the dirt, calling forth a lightning rod kind of thing.
All right. Roll your damage. 1 passes. 1 makes a save. 1 does not.
Okay. One moment.
And I say the one that makes the save, that one that passes, is the further one. The one that does not succeed is the one that's right next to you.
Okay. And they get pushed back.
10 feet. Yep.
Trying to figure out
Ah,
the
shit, that's
damage.
gonna fuck me up. For
/ roll 2d8.
$12 damage.
Honestly,
Hopefully it dies.
noob. It's that. God damn it. Honestly, Kush, don't worry about it. Fantastic. You see both bushes just kind of like wither into themselves as the leaves just fall down to the ground. The far
Damn,
bush.
If only I had blight.
This is going to be ear splitting for like everyone. We might have tinnitus.
Yeah.
While having lost its leaves, the far bush does still stand. But it's
Holy
like
shit.
shrunk within itself. Like it's nowhere near as threatening as it was.
Okay.
So I'm right. Successful save. Yeah, it takes half as much. Yeah, okay.
Okie dokie.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
I don't think there's anything I can do unless... Oh, well, I can move.
You can, yeah.
I will get a bit of distance and move 6 squares, I think
Try
it
to
is.
stay away from me if you can.
Okay,
Like not,
then
I mean,
maybe I'll stay put. Is that a safe place?
you are currently in a safe place. Yes, I'm hoping. As long as the bushes.
Oh, that's always a
don't-
good thing to
I don't-
hear.
The bushes need to move in a certain way for me to pull this off. So let's see where they are. I think staying put might be a good idea for now.
Okay, I will stay put.
All right. You stay put. And we end. We are on to our first bush buddy. That is our friend to the bottom of you, Gale to your left. It is going to move up back onto the road, moving towards you, and stick out a tendril.
Shit.
This is the strangest encounter. Like, I'm wasting fish.
Does a 4 hit?
4 damage.
Does a 4 hit your AC?
Oh, no, it does not.
All right.
Thank
It
I would certainly hope so.
It tries to go straight for you. Being withered, it's kind of like janky now, just twisted and jagged. And its tendril just shoots off, veering to the far right towards the bush that the first one came out of. This takes us over to the bush that is towards the top left of you, Sev. It is going to make its way straight to you. Let's try to jab out with a branch.
Okay.
What is your AC now with mage armor? 13?
13, yeah.
Not having an excuse, the tendril just shoots right past you and it's trying to just go for a quick jab. It goes between your legs. It's about roughly like the size, it's up to like your knees. It retracts and just plops down like a normal bush.
Well, sucks for you, buddy.
This brings us to our bush buddy. I need to stop saying bush buddy. I feel like that sounds like a really bad, like, 12 a.m. infomercial as seen on TV, adult ad.
Yeah. So I wanna taunt the bush over the one that's further away from me up to the right. I just kind of want to taunt that one and just kind of be like, come on.
Okay. Just like wave your hands like, come over here to me, like trying to hurt it to you.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, it is gonna move up right to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. The exact same thing. It's gonna plop itself down and try to jab out.
Hope laughs in evil.
In evil. It's gonna do the exact same thing. It might have flopped down a little too far away. You see this like leafy branch come out, a couple thorns on it, and immediately retract. It doesn't hit you.
Okay.
It is going to end its turn there. We come up to Severana.
All right. So I am going to plop backwards just by 1. And okay. So let me pull this up. Okay, so 15-foot cone.
Uh-oh.
Does
Going to
that...
cold?
No, burning hands. Is that going to catch them both from this angle?
So it'd be 15 feet out, reaching there and there. I feel like it misses both of them.
So I'd have to pop back another one to be able to get it to work, or...
Yeah, I think they would be just out of it. I think it would hit the one that's right in front of you. It'd hit the 3 here, and then, like, just barely hit the corner there, and then hit the 3 here.
So I could pop back there and then be able to hit it, yeah?
You could. Both would get an opportunity to attack, because you're moving out of their range.
Yep. I'm going to risk it.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Dale laughs in DM.
Yeah.
One of them tries to, like, wrap its tendril
Not chromatic orb.
around your leg as you move out, and it just like wraps in around itself, and the tendril circles around itself, and it's just stuck. The other one does go for a swipe at your legs as you're walking past it, and it does connect.
Okay. How much?
You are going to take... Wow, we got the both ends of the spectrum. You're going to take 1 damage.
Okay.
The first one was max damage.
I
The second is
that.
lowest. Go figure.
Yeah. Alright, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm trying to cast Burning Hands. Alright. So...
Got Chromatic Orb
I'm gonna
again.
Need... What? Why is it... What? That doesn't make any sense. Why is it... Did that work?
So you gotta press the comment button. That's to the left of the eye when you're looking over, like when you're hovering over the spell.
Okay.
All right. And that's a 15-foot cone. All right, cool. So you're gonna hit both of them then. That's a DC 12.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. You hit both. They are unable to do anything.
Well, sucks for them.
So go ahead
yeah,
and roll your damage.
It is there.
And hopefully we don't burn the forest down.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that's 7 fire damage for each of them.
7?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
It's 3d6.
Oh, it's above. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Rolled kind of shitty for damage, but whatever. I hit them both. And only took 1 damage from that entire encounter. I think I'm pretty good with that.
Yeah, fantastic. The fire unfurls from you, covering the 15-foot cone. So, some of the grass is on fire, and you got, like, if your campfire was starting to go out, it's now reignited.
Not anymore.
You got no worries about that.
The play firefighter with frostbite once this encounter's over.
Oh god, yeah.
The 2 bushes take the hit full blast. One is out. The other is still hanging on just barely. The leaves starting to burn off of the one that's still standing now, as the other just like crumbles into soot.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And that brings us up to Gale.
Okay. So, seeing as how there's a bit of a distance between us, I'm assuming it won't provoke an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to move a little bit away. 1,
Sure.
2, 3, and cast Produce Flame on this bitch.
Yeah,
You
go
know
right
what?
ahead.
It's time for fire. That's how we're dealing with these plants.
Yes, fire fixes all problems. Praise be to fire.
If only I had blight, but too early for that. That blight would have been
And
so
here
beautiful.
we have light and dark, yin and yang.
Okay, I botched the spell. Get on with it, Dale.
Oh my god.
Well, it's a good thing that you stepped back onto the dirt pathway. As you try to like outstretch your hand to produce flame, you get a couple of sparks to get the you got nothing coming out. A couple of like sparks fall to the ground around you and stamp them out.
Shit.
Wow.
I'll just ready my scimitar then.
All right.
Yeah.
And that takes us back off to the bush that you were just trying to aim at. Not viewing you as a threat anymore. You didn't do nothing to it. All it sees is Sev right above it. And it is going to rush over to Sev
Oh no.
All
to
right.
try and stab in the back.
Okay. You can try.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
We're just gonna say it misses. These things are damn short. They can't hit anything above an ankle.
Yeah, and this mage armor was a really good idea, I'm guessing. Because
What's your AC
Damn,
without mage
alright.
armor?
10.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I need to get some kind of
so-
like magic armor too. Like,
Yeah, it's a good thing to have. All right. So
Following up on the Bush's attack, you are going to get double ambushed.
Dale, you're so
not.
fired.
You're fired.
And it's going to ready another
Fired,
attack.
You're dumped. You're single now. Just
With the last of its leaves, it's going to try to like fling them at you. Ooh, and these are some damn razor sharp leaves. As even
Okay.
with your mage armor, it cuts right through.
damn.
Okay, yeah, that was a good roll.
All right. What am I hit back at?
You take 6 damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, the sting of the
Not feeling
leaves
too hot
just
with
all across your body.
Yeah. All right.
Sev, that brings it to your turn.
Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna go after.
Yes, this was an ambush.
Yeah. What can I do? No, I'm just gonna do. Do I?
Decisions. You got 2 bushes on
Yeah.
either side of you.
Don't worry, if you go down, I have
Yeah.
like a healing thing I can
Thank
do.
you. Thank you.
I will say, like, as time is passing through this encounter, this happened at what, around 8:30. So like the sun has set. You got some clouds in the sky, and all of this fire is creating just such a massive display of pyrotechnics. Looks like fireworks in the summer.
I'm sure. Okay, so not that. Not that. Alright. I'm gonna do chromatic orb on fucker in front of me that just hit me.
Okay.
Okay. Where to go?
And now you use burning hands.
God, I don't understand why it keeps fucking up my.
It's all right.
Okay. Let me.
Let's see.
go back.
Oh, why is that? Why did that do for burning hands? Oh my god, what is going on? Is this broken?
Oh, wait. Hang on. Alright, let me try it
There we
again.
go. There we go. Okay.
Did it
So
work?
before we go off, I just want to make sure. Because is this a?
Ooh, I rolled a 20. Okay.
Is this a ranged spell? It is, right? Because you have to roll for the spell.
Yeah.
This would be made at disadvantage because this is within 10 or 5 feet of you.
Oh no.
Fuck.
So if you don't want to use it, that's what I was trying to check on.
No, okay.
Take your weapon out. Get him, girl.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. We're gonna go with rapier.
Sure.
And
So take it out. Stow away your book.
yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be that.
And an 18 to
Okay.
hit. Yeah, somehow through all like the twisted, gnarled branches of the shrub, you connect with the central point. Go ahead and roll damage.
Rolly, 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 rolly.
6 damage. Fantastic. As you sink
Hopefully that
your
shoots the fucker.
rapier into like the heart of the bush, just hear this
Yeah.
ear-piercing shriek emanate from it as all the branches and limbs like retract into itself and it
Oh, okay.
crumples to the ground.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Spin around and get ready for the one behind me that I did not just kill, just because I know that one's
I got you
gonna
covered.
be
Hopefully.
awesome.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yep.
Sure.
All right.
And that brings us back over to Gale. What do you plan on doing?
Okay.
'em up.
Seeing as how fire didn't really help this time, I'm going to cast Frostbite, and I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Given that I now have this bonus action I could use, can I use that in addition to casting the spell?
How do you mean?
Hang on, let me see if I can figure out how to show it. So I remember I had...
If it's a bonus action that casts a spell, no.
I'm not sure if it's considered a spell or not. Oh, this is it.
It become viewed with blessings of the summer court. Or fundamentals that offers respect from engine. Pool of energy. Territory level. Choose what creature you can see. Yeah. All right. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, but first things first, I will cast Frostbite on the bush, threatening Sev from behind.
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Right, this is DC 14 con.
And if it succeeds, or meaning if it fails, it also gets disadvantage on its next attack.
Unfortunately, despite the icicles forming on its branches, it does pass. Seems unaffected by the cold, almost as if it thrives in it.
Okay, in that case, I will now attempt my bonus action to heal Sev.
Sure.
And it's 1d6, I think, because it's half my level.
Yep, so that means that you get, what?
Okay.
Is this per long rest? You get half your level, so you'd get 1 for level 2?
Yes.
Cool.
And she still gets 1 temporary hit point regardless.
Fantastic.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Restore 5 health.
5. Okay.
Not
5 health,
bad.
and then-
And they
Not
get
bad
No,
one-
it's
at all.
something. You get another shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. All right.
Seeing
Alright.
something glowy just in front of it, unaffected by the ice that was thrown behind it, it is going to try to reach out and grab and ensnare the glowy thing, whatever it is.
Oh no.
It is going to try to grapple Sev.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh. Oh no.
No.
Okay. I need you to make a strength save.
Oh.
Just the sort of check a wizard
babe.
loves to make.
Strength.
Oh no! Oh no. You rustle back and forth as its tendrils start to like slide up your feet and onto your ankles, and it holds you firmly.
So you're grappled.
And it is going to end its
This is
turn
fine.
there. Sev, what are you doing?
I'm trying to. I'm wondering what I can do.
Sword work. Use pointy stick.
Yeah. Would that be at disadvantage though, since I am grappled?
I don't think grapple affects attacking. It just affects movement and speed.
All right.
Let's have a look at that.
I'm also thinking about. I don't know. I kind of want to. Chill touch sounds like a nice idea too.
An idea?
Ooh. Or even Toll the Dead. Because it's taken damage. Yeah. I kind of want to do Toll the Dead. On
Okay.
this motherfucker right here.
Sure. Fantastic.
Give me that save.
So that is a Wisdom DC 12.
Yeah.
It is very much unaffected. You don't think this bush can hear the Toll of the Dead.
God damn it. This is one persistent motherfucker.
Yeah. This bush from the very beginning has rolled very well.
I don't know why this one in particular.
When they say that nature overcomes all, they were talking specifically about this one bush. Like you see those images of like
Seriously.
skyscrapers like overtaken by like roots and like vines and everything. Those stories came from this bush.
I hate it.
All right, Mr. Bush, let's see if you can beat this.
Frostbite again?
Yeah.
Seeing as how it's the safer spell, I don't want to burst Sev into flames.
Yeah, I'd appreciate.
That is fair. Oh man.
Did it succeed again, Dale?
It did not.
Okay.
It did not. You start to see it shake, and the tendrils start to release and retract off of Sev, as again it starts to wither inside itself and crumble to the ground.
Thanks, Cyndrus. Okay.
And alas,
I guess I breathe a sigh of relief and say I'm glad that's over with, although, excuse me a moment, I'm going to run over to some of the fires and cast Frostbite to put them out.
Yeah, that's a nice idea.
you head off to
dear.
the campfire grounds, and you put out a couple of patches of the grass that were set aflame.
Oh my goodness.
And now we know to be careful about some of the foliage out here.
Yeah.
Although I hope the goblins didn't get caught up in one.
I sure hope so too, but I feel like we may have heard about it if that were the case.
Alright. Well,
So,
I'm going to try and get rest with what time we have.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't
Yeah.
engage any more bushes or have any events occur.
Yeah. I guess I can cast mage armor again so that I can rest back the what's it called? Spell slot.
Sure. How many spell slots do you have?
Isn't it
I
only
have 3.
2 at first level because we're level 2 now?
I have 3 now.
I have 3. All right, so I'm
I
pretty sure you've
can-
spent all yours. Oh no, because you did the thing to get
No.
the one back, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you are all out now. Okay.
No, I have 2. No, so I
Do wizards
did the
get an
mage
extra
armor
one?
and then what?
Because you spent it on the mage armor. You got it back.
Yeah.
You spent it on burning hands, chromatic orb.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't use chromatic orb.
No, I didn't.
Never mind, my bad. That's right,
No,
because
I
the
still
disadvantage. Okay,
have
yeah.
2.
Yeah, okay, we good. We good.
So, yeah.
Just trying to like keep track, make sure we're on numbers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So re-up it.
Mage armor. And I'm gonna meditate to try to actually get some fucking rest.
And I'll actually go to sleep this time.
Sure. So Sev's meditating, keeping an open mind, just reflecting on the day, on what the goblins had said, the different actions, the words of the bandits that you've now abandoned in the woods, who at this point is screaming at the top of his lungs. And you can hear like
I'm just
you hear a faint like sound in the distance, and you can't tell if it's the bandit saying "Help! Help!" or if it's the howl of a wolf just "Ooh."
Let's not find out.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna tune that out. Like, it's not something I need to focus on when I'm meditating. It's fine. He's fine.
This is fine.
He'll be fine. This is
You put on your
fine.
noise canceling headphones and just reflect on the day. Sure.
Yeah.
4 hours go by. Gale, you are in the middle of your rest. Sev, you feel fully refreshed. Are you planning on heading off to sleep as well?
Might as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just prod me awake.
Yeah.
Sure. Fantastic. So 4 hours go by, no more issues. You both wake up around 5 in the morning. The sun is just breaking through the trees. It's a very, very overcast day, kind of gray and gloomy right above you.
I am thankful for that. Meanwhile, in real life, I would be grumbling because of my joints, but Sev is very happy that the sun is not around because she does not like it.
No, I guess I'm just kind of indifferent to it. Assuming I'm waking up now too.
Yep, both wake up.
Lovely weather we're having now. A lot better than bright bullshit that we've encountered.
Yeah, let's hope that our goblin friends come back. Or maybe we'll hear from one of them if they think to come back here to look for us.
Perhaps we should just do a quick walk around and see what we can see.
Okay. Lead the way.
Yeah.
Also, do we benefit from a short rest?
It's been a full 8 hours. You get a long rest.
Okay, so does that mean full HP and spell slots?
Exactly.
Hooray.
Sure. So where do you want to go? Up north is the pathway back to town. It took you about 3 hours by cart to come down here. It's going to take you roughly 5.5, 6 hours on foot to get back. To the left is the bandit camp that you had your last encounter at. To the right is unknown, more woods where the goblins ran off to. Tree skips off to. And then below.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Goblin area sounds like a good place to go if we're looking for our friends.
Sure. Fantastic. As you're heading off...
does it happen to be in the general direction of where we're supposed to be foraging for these herbs?
Not here. So this, going back to the map area. Did I bring you guys here? No. There we go. So heading off to the map, the herbs are located towards the south side of the Gobwood, and you all came from the west side. Right through the church. Like passing through the hill of the church.
Well, maybe we can head that direction, see if we can find them, and if not, maybe we could just pick up with our original quest and try and forage for the herbs.
Yeah.
Sure. As you head off to the east, you see a very similar looking clearing. You've got the road stretching all the way out in front of you. Trees both sides with a bit of overgrown grass and bushes adorning the sides of the road. Looks like just another part of the forest.
Okay.
Yeah. So...
we keep going?
Keep going?
Yeah.
Sure. How long do you want to try to follow the path for?
I mean, I feel like we should be trying to keep an eye out for signs of things happening.
Sure. Someone give me a perception roll.
I will be done.
Gale, you notice that there is a quite extravagant path laid in the middle before you. You think that by following this, it might actually take you somewhere.
Hey, let's follow this path.
Oh.
Sev, as you're looking around, you don't see any sort of action. Again, it's a very quiet part of the forest. No sounds of wildlife. Nothing. As you're walking through, you just see trees and trees and trees and trees and trees, and the bit of a passing cloud through the sky.
Oh.
Walking down the path, eventually you do come to a bit of a clearing. The trees break off in a circular formation with one gigantic central tree.
Okay.
Ooh, a tree.
Let's go check out this tree.
Let's check out the tree.
Sure.
Checking out the tree.
The tree is gigantic. I apologize, I don't have a map for this. But the tree is gigantic,
I'm imagining it's
huge.
like the tree, like the Avatar swamp tree.
Similar idea, yeah. You've got like a circular clearing where there are no trees around it. And you've just got this central tree. The trunk has a radius of 50 feet. This thing is huge. The crown.
I'll pay my respects to this monument of nature with the prayer in Druidic.
Sure. Yeah, fantastic. What are you thanking it for? Like, what are you thinking about?
Just thanking, what's the nature deity? If there is one.
Fuck, that is a good question. It is probably one of our normal patrons. I will get right back on that for you.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. We can, like, retcon this away later.
It would be branching off of Thurhawk. I don't have a specific name tied that the people would know at this, or like associate with at this point. But it'd be like a sub, like a demigod of coming off of Thurhawk.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll pay my respects to that deity and thank them for this magnificent tree to behold.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Are you in any specific place? Are you like kneeling down? Are you looking to the skies?
I guess I'll make the druidic equivalent of like a sign of the cross and like just kind of look down at its roots.
Sure. So like the roots are just all like sprawling out in front of you, and you just like form a little symbol of Thurhawk in the ground and just reflect on how wonderful and beautiful nature can be if left in the wild, untamed, unbothered.
And I guess I'll just look at its leaves and sort of the foliage around. Hopefully there aren't any murderous plants here.
Sorry, big tree. I just kind of murdered 4 of your siblings the other day. Can we not talk about that? They wanted me.
Nature giveth and nature taketh.
Yeah, it was a bit of an interesting incident. So we're just gonna look past
Pretend
it
that didn't
now.
happen.
Yeah. Everything's fine between us and nature.
Fantastic.
All great.
So, as you're sitting down, or as you've made this the symbol, like you're just kind of like kneeling down, head in thought, praying, reflecting. Sev, what are you doing?
I guess I'm looking to see if there are any signs that the goblins are around here.
All right, could you give me an investigation?
Yeah. Meh.
Okay.
Well.
Taking a look around through the trees and the pathway circling around the central tree, you don't see any evidence of the goblins have been here. Looking at the tree, though, at the back of the tree, you see some like claw marks, scratch marks, as if things have been trying to like climb up the tree. They don't look recent.
Okay. So they've probably not been here anytime in the past.
I guess I'll stand up, recompose myself, and ask, have you found anything interesting?
Gale, as you stand up, you're still like kneeling down, head bowed.
Okay, sure.
And ever so lightly, you feel a circlet dropped onto your head.
What?
Reaching up for it. Reaching up for it. You see that it's just a circlet made of thorns.
Okay.
Interesting.
You don't know where it came from. It just kind of like dropped down on top of you from the heavens above.
Am I seeing this too?
Like, does it float down, or does it just like plop on my head like it fell out of the tree?
it's like floating down, and you just feel it like suddenly just like prick, like lightly, ever so lightly prick the top of your hood.
It doesn't damage me or anything. It's not like boring its head like I'm Jesus, right?
Not at all. You just feel it just rest on top.
Okay, can I remove it?
Yeah, you can touch it as you get up. You can touch it, remove it, look at it.
I would like to make an Arcana check.
Sure.
I will assist because I am very intrigued.
I'm sorry, what was that? You're intrigued?
Ooh,
That
24. Nat 20.
Terrible.
Oh, fantastic. You definitely sense something coming off of this. You're not sure exactly what it does or what powers it holds. You feel it might be a blessing of the gods, being a thankful servant of nature.
Right on. Okay. I wish I had some sort of offering I could leave.
Fish?
You got some fish.
You know what? I mean, as comical as that sounds, I'll dig a little bit around the roots and just leave a fish by its roots.
And it'll
The fish and
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna have to scale it down. Oh my god. Okay. So sure, you reach out for the basket. You take one of the fish out. You like with your quarterstaff, like you try to like prod at the dirt
and
to
also,
make a
like,
little bit of a hole.
we would have left a majority of the fish like by the place just in case they came back.
Oh, okay. So what, you would have
But,
like taken a
I'll
couple of
have
fish,
a couple just in case we ran into them again.
like rations and snacks, and if you ran into them, okay, cool. So you place down one fish into the makeshift hole. Do you cover it back up?
Just as nutrients and for the soil, etc.
So we got dead fish fertilizer. All right.
Yeah?
Cool. Yeah, you cover it back
Best
up.
I
There's a
can
little bit
do.
of a mound.
And I'll remember to come back here later.
Yeah?
Cool. Good stuff.
Well, we did a thing.
Yes, we
and
did.
we got a thing.
I'm going to have to investigate this further once we get back to town, but it's definitely magical. I just don't know what exactly it does.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't feel like there's anything, cursed or anything that we should worry about, but it seems fine to interact with it.
Well,
So, yeah.
let's keep on going and see if we can find our goblin friends. Maybe there'll be something for a wizard along the way.
Yeah.
Sure. There is no more path past the tree. It all just like circles around the tree as the clearing starts to thicken beyond.
I guess maybe I'll have a look at that claw mark that's on the tree.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you look at the claw mark and like looking up the back trunk of the tree. See that there are like various different claw marks just etched as if it was trying to climb up, going up to the different branches.
I just want to find out if it's a squirrel or something bigger.
Definitely seems bigger than just a squirrel.
Okay, we should leave.
Good idea.
Sure.
Good idea. Okay.
Heading back out the way you came. About
Yeah.
that was about what, an hour 15 to get down to where you were. 45 minutes, you're back to the campsite you were just at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. I guess maybe we should just press on and start foraging for the leaves, seeing as how we can't get in contact with them.
Yeah. I mean.
We'll circle back to the camp one more time, and if they're not there, they're not there.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
Sure. So if you were to start heading back to where the herbs and the fruit and the tree and everything were supposed to be, you'd be heading back to town out to the southern portion of the Gobwood for the easiest way to get there. So it'd be like a full day to get to the location.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Might as well get
Do you
started.
wrap up everything at
walking.
camp?
Yeah, I guess.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna leave the basket there? Or are you gonna take it with you?
We'll take the basket, but leave the fish.
Yeah.
Okay, so like dump the contents of the
Yeah.
fish out. I assume like you'll like wash the inside of the basket and everything, just pack it up with you.
Yeah, just so that it's not completely gross and smelly.
All right, cool. Sounds good. You make your trek back to town. Takes about 5.5 hours walking all the way back. And it's, what would it be now? Around 11 o'clock in the morning, just below, or just before noon.
Okay. All right. Well, nothing.
Maybe... Just trying to think if maybe we should try and visit the magic shop. Out of
Yeah.
game. Would taking a trip to the magic shop sort of instantly tell us what kind of magical items we have? Should we find them, or would it cost money and time?
It would cost money. It would cost time.
Okay, maybe I should just do it myself then when we have downtime.
And I'll say that from your earlier ventures into the center of town, the magic shop had a sign on it saying closed until further business.
No, okay. In that case, I'll just figure out how to do it myself when we
Yeah.
are just at the end. So, and we can buy fishing rods the next time we meet up with the goblins. So let's keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Cool. Sounds
Let's keep
good.
going.
So you head back to town. Is there anything that you want to do in town, or just heading straight down to the southern part of the forest?
I don't know that there's anything I need to do.
Yeah, there's nothing. Although maybe we should report to the guild hall.
Yeah, we never did get around to that, did we?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we should go do that. We totally got sidetracked. I think that was more me trying to get the health potions, and then we got help with the kid, and then just got completely sidetracked. But yeah, we do need to go to the guild hall, so let's
Okay,
do that.
let's do that first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So you enter in through the top gate. You're making your way through the noble district once again. You see all the high-rise buildings, the fancy sidings on the houses, the nice, clean, pristine gardens. Make your way down towards the center of town, and you start to see the grungier side. See a couple of fences, see a couple of the like hedges and whatnot, and then it just starts to get really gritty. Make your way to the center of town. You walk through the shops that are around surrounding the guild hall, and you walk right on in.
Yep.
Sev, you've been here before. You know what's going on. Gale, you have not been here yet. As you start to approach the guild hall, on the outside, you see rather large building with trees and bushes leading the way there, surrounding the path. There is a board outside the guild detailing some active posts that people are looking for work. The most recent one that was added was missing person. Sonny Boynton, have you seen this kid? Reward, 50 gold. And a couple of other smaller...
Sadly, we can't claim that.
Yeah, not yet. We'll get
But
there.
we should maybe update them on our progress.
Yeah, and tell them about the other kid.
Below the other post, you see a couple of much smaller pieces of parchment as well, saying, I need help finding my animals. They've gone missing again. Meet
out of game. If this is that same person that my other character helped, so help me God.
Contact the brothers 3 outside of town.
Yup, it's them.
Oh dear.
Another reads, Rat Exterminator wanted, in all capitals, now. Meet so-and-so in town. Another one of the pieces of parchment reads, Rat Exterminators wanted, in all capitals, now.
Starting to think that maybe we should pick up these jobs first before we do anything that could potentially get us killed.
Yeah.
And a final one reads, have you seen Frosty? And it's just a drawing of a pure white cat.
Aww.
Making your way into the guild hall, you are greeted with a sprawling front desk, 2 purple flags adorning both sides. To your left, you see a bit of a library with a couple of green chairs in the far left corner. To the right, you have a dining area with a couple of patrons sitting down, all clad in leather armor. At the central desk, you see a younger woman behind the desk, glasses, square box glasses adorning her face, just mindlessly writing down notes, talking to herself.
You'll have to show me around. I'm not familiar with the place.
Yeah, okay. So, kind of, okay, so wait, so so it's mostly just people, like, eating, but then there's a woman there? Okay.
Correct. To the right-hand side, there are a couple of people eating at the tables, and then there is a woman behind the counter, the same woman who got you set up with your guild initiation. You know her as Matilda.
Alright, so let's go approach her.
Okay.
Sure. You walk up to the counter. Her eyes are focused on her paperwork. She does not acknowledge you just walking up.
Oi. Excuse me.
She lifts her glasses up. Yes, and what can I do for you?
So, update on, the Sonny Boynton, case. Dealt with some, interesting folks. thought we had rescued the lad, was not him. He is not doing so well over in the apothecary, trying to take care of him. But we're wondering what to do in terms of he was missing from somewhere. Have we heard anything about this other boy that's not Sunny?
She lets out a bit of an exasperated sigh. The fact that you said that it's still ongoing and you haven't found out anything really new about Sunny Boyton. She does recall another posting at another guild in Grimsith about a kid who was missing, and she asks you about the details of what the person you rescued looks like.
Looks exactly like him, but is not him.
So, let's see. He has blonde hair, younger side, a bit on the skinnier side. All right, well, that certainly does sound like it. I'm sorry, hold on. Who are you?
Oh, hello. I met up with Sev when we heard about Sunny Boyton going missing in a bar with some new friends that I had made. They're off around the town themselves. My name is Gale. I'm a druid, and we met Sev on the road trying to find Sunny Boyton. And I also have some additional information about potentially where he might be. I kind of tell her about the bandit that we got information about, although I will exclude the details about, you know, casting Charm Person and throwing him in the woods.
Yeah. We'll just say he happened to be a very talkative man, you know.
Fantastic. As you're relaying all this information on over, she just says, "Oh, well, this isn't sanctioned by the guild. We have non-guild people doing guild work. Oh, this won't do at all. So, would you... Oh, Sev, you shouldn't have done this.
We didn't know. We just wanted to help.
Well, it's not claimed. The work isn't done yet. I presume you'll be fine. Just have to get the guild master. Excuse me one moment, won't you? As she walks out through the door behind her.
I kind of sheepishly look to the floor.
The door swings closed. You hear her walking off on the stone floors behind the door.
We'll have to get the others in here at some point, too. It sounds like we might have accidentally caused her problems.
So, are you just gonna, like, wait around until she comes back, then?
Yeah, we might as well. I mean, not just gonna leave.
Yeah.
Okay. So, just waiting at the counter.
Yeah.
About 5-10 minutes goes by. You'll see a few folks shifting over at the tables. You hear a bit of laughing, a bit of talking. A server comes out with some more drinks, places them down. You know, just like cheer and go back to doing their business. As the server's going back in, Matilda comes back out. All right, well, I've got express permission from Thorn saying that we would be able to sign you and your compatriots up, Gale, with the guild in order to comply with proper guild etiquettes.
Okay, and once we find our friends, we'll let them know to come here immediately as well. They're Reese and Jinprax.
Yes, that would be fantastic. We can't have non-guild members going around doing guild work, you see.
Otherwise, the union will go on strike.
You know how it is. Kind of like,
not a problem, though.
I guess I look over the paperwork and see what's involved.
Sure, you peruse all the paperwork. I can send that over to you. It goes over payments, the percentage that is due upfront for initiation, the percentage that is taken after completion of the different postings, the amount that you would be paid, the number of posts that would be completed to obtain a new rank. It goes off into the processes of becoming a guild leader should the event take place, and it goes over your room and board should you decide to pay a bit more to the guild to have a room.
Actually, I kind of think that would be a good idea, so that we're not at the mercy of the innkeepers.
Yeah.
And if we, earn our keep, I'm sort of assuming you probably already have a room here, right?
Yeah.
I would say with you like just coming to town and with you camping out,
I mean,
you haven't subscribed to the room service yet.
Yeah, I haven't needed a room. So, I feel like that's...
Still, I wouldn't mind having a place to work.
Yeah.
And even though I'm sort of inclined to be one with nature, I kind of think I should start maybe readapting to city life again.
Can be helpful.
So what would the total cost be to deduct from my gold, roughly? And is this like an annual subscription?
It is monthly.
You...
I need to get the notes out. I don't remember what it was.
We're probably gonna need to borrow some money from Gym Prax.
I'm gonna say we'll do 5 gold monthly for room and board.
Ooh. And that's with the room or without?
That's with the room.
Okay, what about without?
Okay.
I would need to look through my notes. I'll say 1 gold for initiation just to complete the paperwork, and then an extra 5 gold per month for room and board.
Okay. Then I'll deduct a gold now.
Yeah. We'll deal with the room when we need
Make more money from gerbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So you complete the paperwork, you sign everything over. She handed you this like gigantic feathered quill. As it's completed, she folds all the papers up with the signatures, stamps it with the guild seal, which is just so happens to be a picture of a slime.
I kind of sheepishly look at the slime and recoil a little bit.
Signs her name on it, wraps it up, puts it in her filing cabinet underneath the desk.
Are we still doing the blood thing, Dale?
You bet.
Wait, what?
She pulls out a golden bracelet. Sorry, not golden. What would this be? This would be copper. A copper bracelet that has an emblem of the slime on it. Wraps it around your wrist. Which wrist would you prefer?
Let's do lefty.
Left, all right. Wraps it around the left wrist. Has you recite the guild's motto, which again, I don't have directly on me. I will get you that at a later point. As you repeat after her, finishing the motto, you feel right where like the copper emblem meets your wrist, you feel a sharp prick as it draws a drop of blood into the
Guess I'm not really expecting it because it sounds like she's just like going through this and not telling me the steps exactly. Probably because she's pissed.
just wants it
to
be done and over with.
Ow.
Oh yes, sorry. At times it can hurt. My apologies.
Yeah.
But we are all set here. Gale, you are welcome to use of our facilities. We have the dining hall in the back. We have the library off to the right here. We have the dining hall to the left. We've got a training area in the middle. Provided you offer up the gold for our services above, there is a free room and our bedrooms.
All right. Perhaps after I do some jobs for the guild and I can improve my subscription.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Sounds like a good plan to me. 'Cause,
Okay.
we need money.
She,
Maybe
as you mentioned, picking up jobs, she motions over to a board to her right by the left flag here. And it's the same post that you see outside. She recommends, well, you've already heard about Sunny Boynton. And I honestly don't expect you to do that at the moment. But we do have a couple of other folks that are in need in town. And she runs through a couple of these smaller posts, like the Rat Extermination, Finding Frosty, and Find the Livestock.
It's literally just like the beginning of FF7 remake.
Oh God, it
What's
is.
it going?
I even think about that. Finding the 3 cats or finding the cat, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the dire rats or whatever.
Oh,
my
fuck.
God. Yeah. Babe, you're terrible.
That wasn't
Into amnesia.
That was not the plan.
What was I going to say?
Well-
I guess I'll ask if anyone in the guild hall can first identify magical objects, and can anyone here cast the scry spell as I produce the notes from the kidnapper, because this was a personal effect that was close to him.
Cool. She declines. No one here can cast scry or whatever you just said. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Okay.
What was the other thing you asked?
Magic identification services? Or
We
items?
do have someone who deals with magical items. Unfortunately, he's off away at Grimsooth, looking at a few artifacts that were presented. He's not here at the moment. I do apologize.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate your help today, and I apologize for any trouble that myself and my party caused.
Oh, no, not a problem. At least we got it rectified, and that's what matters most.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I think we should be about the forest now.
Yeah.
Alright, off we go.
Sounds good to me.
Fantastic.
All right.
As you're heading out, you see a big, burly man walk up the path to the guild. He's nothing but
Do
a
we
shadow.
recognize this burly man?
Nothing but a shadow at this point. As you're walking through the door, see a little bit closer. The sun starts to like bleed through the clouds and through the trees. You recognize that it is
Oh.
Arthur,
Oh.
the man you
We-
spoke with the other
Whoa.
day.
Hello.
Oh, yes.
We should probably go say hi.
Yeah, let's go say hello and talk to him.
Sure.
Yeah.
You say hello. You respond. Yeah. Yes. Hello.
How is our
haven't-
patient doing?
He's conscious, and that's good. Still a bit wobbly. He doesn't quite have a sense of balance. At the moment. I was actually just on the way here to put in a request for those, herbs and fruits. Have you made any?
We went to see some friends about potentially getting help procuring them, but we're actually just about to head out there now, and we'll see about getting you your herbs.
To be. He kind of like bends down closer to you, Gale. To be
Okay.
clear, I was talking about herbs, not Herb. I'm not looking for Herb. Herb's in town. I know where he is. I don't know. Just so we're clear.
It's a botanical joke. I get it.
Okay. That's it. He goes up to hammer on the his post, roughly written on just like a piece of parchment he scrawled off from a shop. Well, won't keep you anymore. Good luck. And just walks away.
Okay, let's go do this before somebody else scoops up the job.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
We'll look
Sure.
at the
We don't
posting
get
again.
attacked. What?
Let's look at the posting again, just to kind of refresh our
Yeah.
memory on what herbs to look for and where.
Yeah.
Sure. He's got a list of 3 herbs that he wants to. He needs. He needs 2 of one, 3 of another, and then 1 of the last one. And he needs a fruit from a specific kind of tree. I don't have the names right in front of me, but I can get that to you at a later point. He signs it with a smiley face. He writes down Arthur smiley face from the great apothecary.
We'll have to give these places names.
No, that's the name of the
Yeah.
place.
Oh, okay.
He's called it the Great Apothecary.
Okay. Well, off we go.
Alright.
Sure.
Okay, let's
heading
go get
back.
these herbs.
So you head out from the guild, make your way past all the shops, and you're making your way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and you're southbound. You head out through the southern portion of the southern border of the city. To your right, you see bits of a farm just beyond a fence. To your left, you see what appears to be part of a bridge leading out to an island. And down below the path, as the path stretches out below you, you see another section of Gobwood.
Let's go to the Gobwood.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
and
around.
hopefully no more bushes attack us.
Or wolves, or more violent goblins, or who knows
Yeah.
what.
Yeah.
So it is around 1 o'clock, I believe now.
Sure.
1:30. Sun is high dead in the air. It's still overcast. You can see some of it poking through as the clouds are being wafted across the sky. And you make your way towards the southern Gobwoods. I think that is where we are going to end it for the night.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Presumably,
Or if that's where we're gonna end it, can we end it in town just so that for next session we can get all the paperwork done?
that was going to be my idea.
Yeah.
Presumably, next week, having
Yeah.
everyone, we're going to go through the.
Maybe have our stop point be like in front of the guild hall as everyone's returning or something, just so that we can literally
Sure,
yoink
like-
everyone in.
meeting
Yeah.
meeting Arthur. He bids you good day. You walk down towards the center of town, and then you start to meet up with everyone. And that's where
Yeah.
we'll end it.
Sounds good.
I approve of the
All right.
plan.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We shall
Thanks,
see you all
guys.
next week.
Yay.
Bye.
Have a good one, y'all.